Preparing to live stream the meeting. Why are you always preparing? Just go. Just go. Thank you. Or shouldn't you sit down?
You talking to yourself?
Baseballs, which you never actually watched.
I've watched Spaceballs.
Oh,
I've watched Spaceballs many times.
Yeah, several times. Like way too young to watch Spaceballs, actually, when I first
I'm
saw
done
it.
with y'all. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Dana has to pee now. Corey, if there's anyone specifically you're like, hey, come join.
Hello.
Oh.
And he's gone. Ah.
He's back. Come on.
What?
He's back.
Oh. So, Corey, have you watched any of our shows or listened to any of our shows?
I have. I watched James Cho's. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I like
I know Jennifer Hargis is coming on.
Yay.
Okay, just posted the link. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
You know the TikTok of like, this is what lives in my brain rent free, but Corey and his little gray suit. Gray.
I just remember just bouncing, like the song was happening, and I was like, I need to do something right now. Might as well bounce.
Might as well.
Also, that costume was fabulous.
It was so good. My mom is also riding out a theater in Houston saying that they're doing Sound of Music this week.
I saw something about that, yeah. Like, I know of little theaters, but I don't know the names of that are up again. But it's like, you guys are stupid.
Jennifer!
Hey, can you? What?
What?
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Can you tell me the like the meeting information so that I can join on my computer instead of my phone?
Yeah. Let me send it to you on Facebook.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi, Hannah.
Hannah.
How are you?
Your hair looks really good.
Hey, your hair looks really good.
Hey, can you see me right now?
I can.
Okay, cool.
I can do that actually when you started. I was like, you look handsome, bitch.
Oh, shit.
That's $1.
And
He's
I
not
did
here yet.
like my shout out that you messed up. Very sweet.
Whew. I'm so speak of the devil.
Hello.
I mean the angel. Oh, Parker has a story to tell me today. Hannah, you're blonde
So blonde.
and frozen. Maybe. No.
What?
You're
Sorry.
blonde.
Oh yeah.
You're blonde.
Oh yeah. Sorry, my computer did a whole glitch. I really like having the pink hair, but Adrian, you know me in pink. Like it could not last long.
Mine's going away in a few weeks. I just don't know what's happening.
I really like the blue. You always have good colors.
It's fun. Oh,
How do you keep it from fading? Like,
I never wash my hair.
oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I wash my hair very infrequently, but special shampoos and stuff that keep it from fading. It also is like very faded from original.
It doesn't look like it. That blue's vibrant.
That blue this is where the shampoo and conditioner must have hung on just a little longer in the shower.
Doing like
Hi, Parker.
for a while.
Why do we have two Jennifer Robertsons?
Because she was joining on her computer. Don't make it weird.
So do I have to do a second one?
Yes.
Do the second one so I can cut out of the first one.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. She did. So I just want to say yes, ma'am, every time that Hargis says anything to me. Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Catherine,
But you're supposed to say yes, mom. Yes, mom.
And Cockney, damn it.
Strawberry
Oh,
pop.
crap, Parker. Already. God bless it. Swear. I'm going to roll.
Yes, that's the problem. You swear.
Oh, okay,
all the
yes.
time.
Intro, and then I have a question for you, Parker.
All right, we're rolling the intros.
I know. I did not think my mother would out my nickname like that.
I don't even know what that is.
That's Riley's episode.
Oh.
Someone's watching Riley. Is Riley there?
No.
Is the call coming from inside the house?
Is the call is coming from inside the house.
Did
What
she
just
find the other
happened?
half of her shirt?
Oh my gosh. My thing is broken.
Oh,
That's what Brad
we're,
said?
we're live on YouTube.
I know.
What?
Do you need a splint?
Okay, we're good. No, we're not good. What?
What?
What did you do?
I don't know.
Are you talking to Riley?
No.
I'm just cherishing my precious family heirloom.
Oh, that's me.
Pro time.
Well,
Did you want me to go get her?
okay.
Does it matter?
I'll go get her.
Fill your glasses up and sit your asses down. Coming to you live from their living rooms to yours, it's time for Dads After Dark.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dad's After Dark. We just had an amazing show. Get the stupid doll. Every week you do this to me, and I don't
asked
sleep
for
well.
it.
I don't sleep well when you do the stupid doll thing.
That's not the doll, that's the whiskey.
It's not,
Dana, I have 2 ornaments for your Christmas tree this year. Get
As
ready
long
for
as they're
it.
not clown. No, my God. Who said as long as they're not clowns?
You can't reject a gift from a child. You have to.
I can't. You're right.
True.
You're right.
And
We
he
had a
actually
great
bought them just to
episode
give for
tonight.
you.
If y'all
I
did not
did actually
see,
buy
go
these.
back. Okay, sorry.
People only join after dark.
Whoever's watching us on YouTube, cut
Yeah,
it.
cut it off.
Cut.
cut it
Just
out.
mute it.
Hi, Casey.
I love that Hannah Ferguson was frozen like this. That was amazing. Okay.
So what? I was
If you
first
didn't
to
watch
tell.
the show earlier, tune back in and watch it because it was fantastic with Mr. Corey Barron. Thank you for joining us and Dad's After Dark as well. And we have everyone else here: Casey, Scott, and Parker, and Hannah, and Catherine, and Hargis, and David, Manuel, and no Mike. But that is not something.
Yeah. No, Mike.
Corey, have you ever met Parker?
I am not. Hi, Parker.
Corey Parker.
How's it?
Parker, I heard a story about you today that that you like predicted the weather or something.
Thank you, Parker.
Yes, I did.
Tell us about it.
So I can actually just look up at the sky and tell if it's gonna rain or not. But today I predicted rain, severe thunderstorms, and a potential tornado.
Not too much. It's Friday.
What's up? Not the state of Wyoming.
Who has us on YouTube?
Seriously? 2 escalators?
Okay,
It's like an old episode.
I know.
like,
What is happening right now?
it's got to be you, Dana, because
It's not me. I swear to you.
are you
Hey,
sure you don't
Curry.
have anything planned?
Hey,
It was me.
what you
I
doing?
fixed it.
I'm in the HEB parking lot.
I was like, what is going on? How come I'm hearing everybody talking over top of each other? And then I was like, oh. So I fixed it. I saved the day. It doesn't matter that I ruined the day and then saved it. I just saved it.
Saved it.
No way, Argus. You're good. All right. Where did Dobby go? She had a question. What are you doing?
He's in her kitchen.
She's eating her burrito.
Eat? What?
I think
They wanted to know where you went.
You said you had a
What?
You said you had a question. Oh my God.
What? Just kidding.
she's just kidding, but she's not kidding. Corey, what was it like being on Diva Dads?
It was fantastic. It was really fun. I had a good time hanging out with you guys.
I was shocked you didn't say you were gonna use John Mulaney for that.
I saw your text, and I said, "Dang it!" 'Cause that's a good one I like to use.
You use that like every day.
Yeah.
It's how Corey answers the phone too. Well,
Oh, hello.
hello.
Uh-huh.
But Corey's
I like
also one of the.
these.
You're one of the few people that I ever speak to on the phone.
I don't like texting, so that's awesome.
I know. Well, but can you say that the reason you don't like texting is because you had a flip phone up until about like 8 months ago?
What? You got a smartphone again?
No, she's talking about the same flip phone.
Yeah, I know,
That
but
was
if
like,
you
that
had
was like 2 years ago, Adrian.
That wasn't 2 years ago,
I
Corey.
think it was.
It was in College Station.
Yeah, I was.
So Corey, you did get a new phone in Houston.
No, so I had the flip phone when I moved to Houston, and I got lost
God,
going
my computer's
several
freezing again.
places. And I said, this needs to stop. I need a phone. I've called my mother too many times asking for directions.
You didn't buy a phone, you bought a
Too many
GPS.
times.
Yes.
I had a GPS, but it would be like, I didn't want to update it. So it'd be like, turn left. And I was like, GPS, there's no street there.
Carrie, where are you off to this evening?
So I'm going home. I was teaching at School of Rock all day, and then I stopped by the Cochrans for a minute.
Oh,
I
yay!
realized I couldn't eat anything at that party because I have a broken body. So I left, and I'm going home to eat something I can have.
Perfect.
But I was lonely on the drive, and I wanted to tune in. I don't like driving alone, so here we are.
Happy to have you. Corey, are you
Absolutely.
living alone right now, or do you have roommates?
I'm alone. I've got a studio apartment.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that in the show, but
Just alone
nice of
with
you to
your
pay
thoughts.
attention.
Oh, I do. I
Can't
do.
help cats. Yeah. It's like the biggest problem of this apartment is one, I don't have a dishwasher, but the kitchen is so small. Everything else I'm like, I can do with this size, but the kitchen, it's just so cramped. But everything else is great.
Do you run into yourself a lot in there?
I'm a big guy. All right.
What do you miss most about the theater company, Corey?
People. That's the easy answer, but it's the true answer.
But that's also like a COVID answer. Like we all miss people.
No, but it's different. Like I like being backstage for the Adam Pascal thing. Like that just experience of being backstage was such a nice thing. Sitting on the couches, goofing around with your friends, waiting to go on stage. Because you're a little nervous. You want to kind of fight those nerves of hanging out with your friends. And then you go on stage. And it's a great feeling. Like the friendships that you get from doing shows are awesome because you're all just kind of like you have the same mission. Let's tell a story, but also let's be goofy weird balls backstage who get yelled at by the stage manager. My bad. But anyway, what? I'm never too loud. Yeah.
So I had a weird thing happen the other night at rehearsal. Gigi and I are supposed to sit on this sofa. Now we were wearing masks and everything still. And so we're supposed to sit on this little sofa together and talk to each other. But I'm sitting there and she's beside me and I'm talking this way. And they're like, well, you should look at each other when you talk. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, COVID. I don't look at anybody when I talk. So that was weird because I realized how that was actually affecting me when I'm supposed to even be somebody else. Yeah, it was weird.
My brother and sister-in-law just got new neighbors and they have people over almost every night. And they're like front porch people. So like everyone's just hanging out outside. And it's very jarring to see that, to see like just all the gathering. Ow.
I have a friend who we were going to have our, my little friend group, we were going to have our Halloween thing. And so that way we could dress up and be together and drink. And then she was like, guys, do we want to open this up to Facebook? Do we want to invite more people? And I'm like, no, not at all do I want to do that. And everybody, I was outvoted. So now I'm in the uncomfortable position of not going.
Girl, don't go. Girl, don't do it.
I don't want to anymore. But I'm studying so much right now. I'm already backing out of, inevitably I'm not going to go. But I'm already backing out of so much right now. It makes me feel bad.
No, that's okay. You don't have to feel bad about that at all.
Right.
Speaking of Halloween, does anyone know where I can take a little touche bag who like wants to show off his costume, but also it's really dangerous?
To my apartment. I will give you candy.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing the Yeet Halloween where you just throw candy at people at the curb.
Perfect.
So they could come to the curb
Hold on.
flinging candy.
You get to fling candy at people?
Yeah, trick or
They call
yeet.
it trick or yeet.
It's like a parade. This is great.
Oh my god.
Yep.
How do I not know about this? This is amazing.
Rock.
Doing
thing
with
that
my
happened on
kids driving to like their family members' houses, and the people are already saying that way they can still go up to the door and stuff. But I also didn't hear of trick or yeet, and that sounds like way more fun.
It's all candy corn though.
No.
That's the trick.
Yeah.
Dude, I would eat every ounce of candy corn.
I love
Only
it.
the ones I let you.
He
My wife bought me a 4-pound bag the other day.
Nice.
Ryder found a bag of like jelly beans the other day, but it was like, all the flavors. And so he was like, oh, this is great. And then he turned around and I thought he was going to cry. And I'm pretty sure it was buttered pecan, but like it just did not taste right. And he was very upset about it.
You should get him a bag of those jelly bellies that have like I guess they're now
Bamboozled ones or whatever.
Yeah, but now they're Harry Potter or whatever.
Well, they were in the first place. They were started out as their Bertie Bott's beans, and now they're the bamboozled or whatever he said. Bean boozled.
Bean boozled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they predated Harry Potter.
Is anyone dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah.
What are you going to be?
I got a Superman costume that's just staring at me every time I walk in the closet.
Why is it staring at you and why aren't you wearing it?
You want me to go put it on?
Excellent question.
I'm dressing up for
Corey,
Halloween.
I will boot you from this
Go.
so
Go,
that you
Corey.
can
I
go
got
change
these
into the
glasses
Superman.
on. I gotta take these glasses off. Don't look at me when I
If he comes
Parker,
back
what are
looking
you
like
gonna be?
Superman, I'm losing my crap. This is gonna be amazing.
Parker, what are you?
Parker, what are you going to be? Hi, Seth.
I'm gonna be the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
Nice.
No, that's one of his 3.
oh
I'm also
costume
gonna
change.
be. I'm also gonna be Sunny.
From Sonny and Cher.
Ah.
Nice.
He's doing a figure skating duet with his girlfriend.
Nice.
Oh, there's some tea here.
That's smile.
Yeah,
Parker.
they're gonna skate to "I Got You, Babe."
And I'm also doing. I'm also gonna be Freddie Mercury.
Oh yeah.
That's
You're gonna
awesome.
skate to "Don't Stop Me Now."
You are living my best
Wait,
life.
Parker, girlfriend, tell us.
Yeah, hold on. I get it. That reminds me. I'll be right back.
What's he doing?
How do you have a new
He's
girlfriend
my-
during COVID?
She's my skating partner, and we also do theater on ice together.
What's her name?
Do we have a name? Thank you, Hannah.
Reese.
Breeze?
Grace.
Reese.
Reese.
Good name. How old is she?
11.
Oh,
Uh-huh. Okay.
An older lady.
little
Yes.
girl.
Okay.
Yep.
Girlfriend's 11?
Have you asked her parents for permission to date her?
Look closer.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, Parker Greer.
Adorable.
So, Parker, you being the scarecrow reminded me of this picture of Josie
Oh my goodness.
when she was the Tin Man for Expressions. See all these people?
Oh my word.
Awesome.
Is that Jaden? It looks like Jaden's the scarecrow.
I don't. Jaden Case? No, it's not Jaden Case.
Oh, okay. She looks like Jaden.
No. The only one that I know is this one. And Josie, of course. But
Who is this one?
okay, I know her. I know her family. I don't remember who she is. But yeah.
I don't know her. I know of her.
I know, yeah, exactly.
So Parker, where do you Yay!
Yes.
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 I'm confused.
Yes.
The screen says Corey Barron on it, but this
I
is
don't know
Superman.
who
What's
that
going
is.
on?
He sounds like a really cool guy. Never heard of him.
Brandon Routh? What? Oh, just yes.
Why that Superman, dude? That was like the worst Superman. Like maybe the cutest, but that was the worst movie.
No.
Super
take
Reese?
that back.
Superman 2.
No, Brandon Routh.
No, this isn't Brandon Routh. This is
Superman 2 is
Yeah.
the best Superman movie.
Yes, agreed.
with like what's his name? What's the Zod guy's name?
Oh, Terrence
Huh?
Stamp.
Yes,
General
thank
Zod.
you.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
the
it's the
guy-
best one.
Dude, yeah.
That's the guy who Keith
Priscilla.
when we were doing Camelot, I modeled his like look after
I
him.
told him that. He was like, "Yeah, we were going for that." I was
That's
like,
exactly what I was going for.
It was a great time.
Corey, how happy are you right now?
I'm so happy. I look at this costume. It's hanging up in my closet to intimidate people. Like,
It's Lucky Baby.
and then one day I'll put it on right here. Here we go.
What was this costume originally bought for?
For this occasion. This
For tonight.
Okay, hey, you got a Superman costume? And I go, yeah. I'm gonna go put it on real quick.
So what, Corey? What are you gonna do on Halloween? Like, what's
Probably
the plan?
nothing. My buddy Sam is coming into town on
Pumpkin.
the 28th. So we wanted to like get him like a suit. I wanted to do this, and he was gonna go along with it. I wanted to get him a suit, and I get like a reporter costume. And people are like, hey, what are you guys dressed up as? Like, oh, I'm just like a rich billionaire guy. And I'm like, oh, I'm just like a journalist who's gonna write stories or something. I don't know. And like, are you Batman and Superman? I'm like, no. Why did you say that? And then run away.
Then run away.
And then come back as these guys. Be like, hey, we heard there was like a super cool journalist and rich guy that were hanging around here. Any idea where they went?
You sound like Rodney trying to pull off his cocktail videos.
Well, then you sound awesome.
Where are you gonna put your extra clothes?
Oh,
In the telephone booth, Hannah. Hello.
My
hey,
bad.
listen, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
No, he's gonna put it in the John Wilkes booth.
Oh, Lord.
Waiting
I
for it.
really liked that one. I'm not a pun person, so well done.
That's a good one.
I'm surprised.
Which, Adrian, did you see in the chat how they were talking about you were saying that you could stream Urinetown?
Yes, I did see that one. That was good.
Yep.
Oh, you said it. They just pointed it out that you.
I know. I didn't catch that until I think I caught it like 2 minutes later. I was like, "Is that how I phrased it?" Yeah, I
I
think
didn't even know it. That's amazing.
Yes, you did.
Brilliant pun right there, Adrian. Brilliant pun.
Thank you. No, they've missed me.
Speaking of John Wilkes Booth, Corey, who did I play again?
Squeaky from Pay Attention.
I did pay attention.
Hey, at least the director remembered you. No. Actually, funny
Eva
story.
Kern.
Yeah, funny story about that. I remember James Cho was talking about the interaction he had with one of his students, and he was naming off all the assassins, and he could name all but one. He couldn't remember Charles Guiteau.
Oh.
What's funny is that like Charles Guiteau is usually before we did the show. That's the one I could always name. Other than
You knew of him before the show?
yeah, I will. No. Before we did the show.
Oh, okay.
But I won't lie and say that I knew anything about him until I'd heard the show.
Mm-hmm.
Truthfully, neither did I.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Who did he kill?
I don't remember.
Garfield. Yeah.
Garfield. I want to be ambassador to France.
That was a great scene. And I'd never heard of Sam Bick until Assassins.
Yep. Oh gosh. Yes. Michael. Longest. Speaking of 823 word.
Yeah, he never shut up. It was so good.
Yeah.
So many.
And he was the first one to have his lines memorized too.
He was.
Yeah, that's true. I remember the first night we were just going through the script and I was like, holy hell, this poor person. And he just like had it done.
What did you and Adrian call each other, Hannah?
Teenage slut and stupid housewife.
Yeah.
That was
We
great.
still call each other that.
No, I know. I love it. I love it so much.
Stupid housewife in my phone up until I worked for her, and then I figured if my boss was calling me, it should probably not come up as stupid housewife.
Hopefully she didn't have you as teenage slut in her.
I don't think so. She's a bit more professional than I am.
That's good. That's good.
I wonder if she ever used Siri and say, "Hey, call the teenage slut."
Which one of Teen Mom cast members do you want us to contact?
AC, were you ever in a show with Corey?
I don't think we were ever in a show together.
No.
I think I met you one time at a party, but that might be.
Are you the Bloody Mary person? Was that you?
That's Mary Otto.
Ah, shit. Never mind. That was not you.
That was close though.
Yeah, I don't know. I was around for a minute and then I wasn't.
I don't think I've ever met you either.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Corey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Here's to a lovely evening.
It's amazing in this time of COVID that we've had this Diva Dads thing and we're meeting people. And like, I feel like there's a lot about like Kate Mitchell that I know a lot about now because of, the last 5 months. And then I feel like I know Casey a little bit because of the last however many months. And it's cool seeing all you folks still popping in and Bacon. Speaking of popping in.
Hi.
What's up, Beth?
Hi, honey bunny.
Smoking cigars.
Whoa.
Oh, are you in your sunroom?
Yeah.
God, I love your sunroom.
I'm smoking cigars and drinking wine.
Nice.
At night.
I wanted wine so bad tonight, but we only had white wine, and I did not want white wine, so I'm drinking an old
I'm
fashioned.
not normally a white wine person, but I bought some to cook with today, and now I have an entire bottle because I only needed half a cup.
I'm drinking $3.50 peach wine from the Dollar General.
Good for you.
Love that journey for you.
Pruno.
Bacon, those backlights would plug in and they would work like every other time. It was the weirdest thing. So they would work a little bit and we would do like a couple of videos with the lights and then they would stop working and then we would just like go somewhere else. And
If sometimes with those lights, it depends on what model they are, but sometimes they have an auto shut off feature when they're not being programmed in. because they
Ah.
can get too hot.
Black lights?
They are very hot lights.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Are you talking about black lights?
No.
Well, Beth sent me this thing of a black light makeup palette.
The eyeshadow palette?
And I bought it.
Y'all look at Parker.
No.
Oh, Parker. Cute. God, that's amazing. Also, his thing is done and is at Pride Cleaners. So as soon as I can pick it up, I'll drop it by y'all's house.
Awesome. We're
Him
super excited.
literally just standing there and the earbud popping out. I let out the biggest guffaw. That was so hilarious.
The one that got me every time was is also knowing the backstory, but the amount of times that Zach and Roger and Jacob could not do a figure eight without running into each other.
Yeah.
And like, I think I only included like 2
my
videos.
God.
But do you remember that day, Carrie? The amount
Oh
of
my
times that
God.
it was just like, why are we not getting this? It's literally the same thing over and over again. And I about peed my pants. So every time there's that one moment where Jacob is like, well,
Yeah, the take you saw is the best take we got.
I remember that day because we were doing Jolly Holiday rehearsal right after them.
yeah.
And it was like, what are we waiting on? Oh, there's people in there. Okay. 10 minutes later, are they still in there? Yeah, they're in there. Okay. You'll see them come out. And then they came out and went right back in to do it again. Like, okay. This
It's
is
like
how
the
it's going
day
to be.
that Roger and Harold were supposed to do Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. And I was like, oh yeah, this will take 30 minutes tops. And then they both showed up and had not listened to it, had not reviewed it, had not looked over like who was singing what. Harold was still in the like, well, who's Patsy? There is no Patsy. Okay, well, normally Patsy, there is no Patsy. It's just you and Roger. Let's figure it out. Okay, well, I don't really sing until the second. No one cares. We're just singing the song. And it was like a 2-hour event.
Did anybody ever really know that song
It had a good end. It looked great.
So Casey, I had an interesting thing happen this evening. I walked into Walgreens and saw the back of your head at the checkout, and I was wait, no, it's not. Never mind. And I just kept going.
It was not me.
I'm sure it was not. It was in College Station. So
I was not there today. I will be there tomorrow, but I was not there this evening.
maybe I'll see you at Walgreens tomorrow then.
Maybe you will.
What's going down in the big BCS that you have to be here? If it's none of my business. But
I have to clean my grandparents' house before they get back.
that
Beth sent
sounds
me
like a blast.
Beth sent me a video of the angry stomp. Hold on.
What?
Yes.
Share that.
I'm sending
There could be
I had to
anybody.
cut out at the end of the show.
You know,
or in the middle
Photoshop
of the
is
show.
really
Did y'all
big
talk
in
about it?
sports. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did.
Oh,
Yeah, we did, but Bacon.
Okay.
I don't know what
thank
happened.
You know,
We want to see the Angry Stomp video.
phone hacks these days are ridiculous.
It's amazing.
You can make
Corey,
everyone
I
look like they're
love
doing
you and miss
anything.
you, and I remember that very much.
I miss you very much, Beth. But these making people look like they're stomping on stage videos. My God, we need to do something about it.
So what was that you were doing with your
You have
hair?
this perfectly fine actor doing this incredible performance, and then you ruin it by this little stompy stop that they do. It's the Photoshop, the movement of Photoshop.
It's impressive. It's impressive. It's what it is.
It's impressive.
So are you going to show it, Dana?
Did you send it?
Yeah.
How did you send it?
What show is it, Beth?
Passion Assassins.
It's gotta be Assassins.
What
It's
show?
backstage
Oh,
for
I got you. I got you.
Did the hacker do the thing?
Did the hacker do what?
Their work to.
I mean,
Not,
this means I
not what
probably have
show
the second
did Corey stomp in? Because I don't stomp. That's not me.
Never.
Stomping all of them, but my favorite was Pass Ass.
You got so angry.
It helped me move my
You and John will, yeah, you and Lee Harvey
The
on
hair
will.
flip.
Yay! Yay! Oh no, there's one.
Oh, this is the best one.
I'm sorry.
Angry Tippy Toes.
That could be anybody from that angle.
Like, it's so emphatic. Like, wow, that first one just.
Yep.
Every time his leg fully goes into the air and then stomps down.
Oh, that was funny.
He did it and She Loves Me as well.
It
Did
did.
it in every show.
It happened at least once.
Yeah. I was watching a clip of me in Urinetown, and I was like, because
I love seeing you
blah, blah. And yeah,
outside of the theater company. Because it's like,
Hmm?
oh, that's
like
nice.
in my life. Oh, like in other shows. Like Andrew Robler was like, you maybe want to like talk to your next director about how this is something you do. And I was like, all right.
No.
I just love the fact that we're talking very serious kind of actor tics while he's wearing a Superman outfit. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't even. You guys are talking about that Corey guy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Superman is the one with the acting tick?
I'm speaking.
Yes.
He's the guy that you were talking to earlier. Sitting. What did you say? You want me to tell? Yeah. See the guy. What? No, they don't. You get
This is what I was talking about, Corey. Like, if you do different
really
accents.
nervous about the. Listen, they all love the little foot kick thing. He gets those down, my God. But yeah, anywho, that guy.
Oh my gosh.
There was this one night where Corey was not
What are you talking about?
entirely
Shut up,
sober.
Hannah. Shut up.
He went on a whole rant that was like, it started off as a story.
The old
And
German woman?
The German woman and her child. And there was two different voices that Corey was using, and then they just started having a conversation with each other. And it wasn't a story anymore. It was just this conversation.
It sounds like that
Yelling
German
at each
woman
other.
has a lot of problems. And we will never know what she went through that night.
Does this happen in your studio apartment often?
I looked at myself answering your question. Dressed up as me. This is what I wear every day. It made me laugh.
Like, the whole reason the Superman outfit was hanging up is because after the show I was changing into it. Like,
Maybe. We'll never know. Yeah, I share that Corey guy. Really cool guy.
Corey, you look like Orson Welles.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks. I've heard Jack Black a couple times.
Ugh,
Enough
fuck him.
times.
You
Enough
look like
times.
Orson Welles.
Cool.
Oh.
Who is playing?
Hang on.
Oh my goodness.
Robbie, why are you still brushing out that wig?
Because I love it.
I'm about to tell people that my stomach has a lot of food in it. Get ready.
What?
Get ready.
I don't know if they
What you play?
When you go through with daddy, you want
Jerry Garcia over there.
Party on, Wayne.
Something in Wayne's World?
Yeah.
That's what I thought of.
what's wrong with daddy?
Can I please have time for my instructions so I can finish that?
I kept saying cool instead of cool.
Winnie, come here, baby.
We've got about 20 minutes
Winnie,
left
come here.
with After Dark. So if anyone
Winnie,
has
come over
any
here, come
follow-up questions or After Dark questions for Corey, now is the time.
Corey, what was your worst audition in Houston?
No, I'm just kidding. Really, like, I'm a very lucky person. Because I am. The one that I was like, yeah, Corey, that was bad, was my audition for Queensberry because I had to dance, and I'm not a good dancer. But like, I felt like I sang great, but everything else, I feel like has never been a bad experience. She just leave.
Yeah,
Hey.
asked the question and then she left.
Hey,
Winnie, come here.
Still hear you. My dog had to
I
pee.
didn't give you dick. Okay.
Winnie,
Like,
get down, baby.
if I didn't get the role for something, like for
Winnie, come here.
I got a cool connection.
Come here,
Like,
Winnie.
dogs when I auditioned for them.
Winnie, come here.
Winnie, come here.
Winnie.
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 Hold on, Corey. Winnie.
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 Winnie, come here.
I don't know.
Good girl, Winnie. Come here.
Winnie. Come on.
Winnie, come here.
Good girl, Winnie Foster.
Muted. Oh, Scott.
Corey.
No, we said Winnie, not Parker.
Missing my mommy, y'all.
Okay.
We can hear the giggle.
So what were you doing in Legally Blonde?
I played Dewey. The one that's like, she's like, well, I'm taking the dog. I was the ones that, whatever, take the dog, I don't care, all right? I was him. And I was also one of the, she goes to Harvard. Yeah, I was one of the Harvard, like, oh, who's this girl? Blah, blah, blah. I work at Harvard. Blah.
Just like that?
Just, honestly, yeah.
Even the down to the blah blah blahs.
Blah, 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 blah. I work at Harvard.
You didn't see it in the chat, but when you were doing your British thing, I was like, you should do an entire Eddie Izzard routine. That would be absolutely brilliant.
So she told me, like, whenever I was doing Three Penny, whenever I was Peachum, she, like, Adrian was like, you should listen to this Eddie Izzard guy.
Oh.
I was like, maybe, you know, if I'm free, if I have time on the schedule.
The mannerisms,
Good note.
The mannerisms are so on point even with him too. He's the same.
Yeah, that guy stomps up and down that stage.
Yeah, there you go. In his high heels and
Yeah. You wear lots of eye makeup.
He did in Three Penny.
Yeah, I had, like, a really cool, like,
Hold on.
was it one eye or two eyes? I had, like, the Clockwork Orange.
You did the
like,
Clockwork
of course
Orange.
plenty of contour and of course plenty of contour in Sweeney Todd.
God.
all things.
More contour.
Exactly.
What was it like walking over that bridge in Sweeney?
Oh.
Wait, like, what do you mean? Like the up top thing?
From
Or
the, yeah, the one from the main stage to the like upper side stage area.
This is a
Off of
little,
those
a
pretty
little
women.
anxiety. The thing that scared me the most was the stairs. I remember one day it kind of like, and I was like, yes, back to being an evil British person. I'm going to marry my daughter. But I was like,
I had like a panic attack because one rehearsal it didn't connect to
Yeah.
the stairs correctly. So all of a sudden I just darted out from the wings because I saw it wiggle. And so I ran out and just stood there with my hands up. And with my heels, I was the right height. So I just stood there and waited and made sure that it didn't slip. So that was fun.
So I couldn't deal with the catwalk. The first show that I ever did there, they had the ensemble was supposed to come out and do this dance on the catwalk. And I got up there and I was like stuck to the wall and I couldn't dance because I couldn't freaking stand, right? And so Randy's like, you can skip this number. All right. So then like they practiced this number for like a couple weeks up on the catwalk. And then he decided, you know what? No, let's have it on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
So they learned the routine, and then I had to learn the routine because I hadn't been in it up to that point. But it was easy.
I remember during Peter Pan, me and the other little girls were up there and we pretend to fall asleep. And I'm not a fan of heights. I can do it. I just don't like it. I don't like it. And so we like fall asleep back there and I'm doing the same thing you just said. I'm like making sure my hand is on the wall as I'm asleep. And then the pirates would pass us off and I would just see my feet leave the ground in this high area. And I was like, I'm gonna die every night. And that was my first theatrical show. And I just was like, what the fuck am I? Oh, I'm sorry, Parker. What have I gotten myself?
As a dollar.
One for Hannah.
Pass on that one.
Hi, thank you, Parker.
Put him in
Come
charge.
on.
Dana will cover it.
No.
No, I'm beat.
Yeah, but actually, that reminded me. Actually, Hannah, you and Casey's tenure did overlap because I think Adam's Family was the summer after Peter Pan, right?
I
think.
wasn't in Adams. I went and worked.
Yeah,
at
I think Adam's Family was after. If I remember my chronologies, not quite John McMullen levels, but fairly well. And I think Adam's Family was after Peter Pan, so.
Peter
Carousel.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Okay, so question: does this After Dark get aired anywhere? Shown anywhere?
Yes.
Yes,
for the next
for-
15 minutes.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have things to say after that.
You got it.
After Dark.
After dark. Like Dana's after parties.
So that would be like Diva Dad's pre-dawn, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
But don't like that. It was dumb.
No, anything that's after like I get confused on it. So many after.
We know.
Oof.
Harry, what'd you decide on?
To eat?
Mhm.
It's really sad. I'm eating plain gluten-free pasta because I can't eat anything else. And it's fast and I was starving. So it's really sad. My life is sad, but it's okay.
Pasta can be good though.
The other day, I was on a call with Dustin, and he was eating seaweed. So
I know.
I ordered some.
And the mango. Yeah,
I ordered-
seaweed
yeah,
and
then he cut a mango.
That mango was a very detailed process, and it
Is that a
lasted.
euphemism though? Cut a mango? What does that mean?
I don't know. It just took him a really long time to like cut and eat
Because
this
he
mango.
peeled the mango, then he
Not a
cut
metaphor.
the mango, and then he
It's
ate
not a
the
euphemism,
mango.
Jennifer.
Yeah, the pit of a mango is really weird.
Corey,
Like,
is there a role that you've had that you'd like to reprise and do again?
John Wilkes Booth.
John
John
Wilkes
Wilkes Booth. I think like it's. I think there's stuff I'd like to play with that I didn't get to do. Also, Peachum from Three Penny. Those are two that I want to play because they were fun characters to goof around with and figure stuff out. So those-
I think that you should reconsider that answer because I know full well that you really enjoyed being on your knees while Mark sang an entire damn song
What?
in the melodrama.
Oh, well, yes. That goes without question. That's at the top of the list. I was thinking about that show and just how absurd that stupid cheese bit was. And how Zach was so like, I didn't think he was going to eat all that cheese.
That was so hilarious.
Because I just remember he had like a block of it on one show. And I was just like, I'm going to take a huge bite
Did
of
someone
it.
take a big bite of cheese? I vaguely remember this.
That Corey guy did.
That
A bite out of a block of cheese.
Yeah. And it was
So
really dumb.
Zach fed it to him.
I remember now.
You didn't save the last one for Andy?
Yes.
That was such a good stupid.
Wow.
So fast.
Oh, I miss Will.
You need to enlighten the others in here that didn't just bust out laughing at that.
So there was I forget what was it, but
Big
I don't know.
River.
No, I know it's Big River, but what was
Arkansas.
No, that's-
Yeah, it was either Arkansas
what was
or
my
all
thing
the
that I saved?
dogs.
I
Give me
gave the last-
another blah 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 life, and I was like, oh, I saved my last one for Andy.
Now you gave it
You
to him.
gave your
I
last
gave
one.
my last one to Andy. But like Zach started it as such a stupid joke because it was like he would how did it work? He'd be like, hey, do you want one of these? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I gave my last one to Andy, and every last one of everything became that.
Well, and he would walk up to Will and be like, this is the last one. You have to eat it now.
Gotta
Yeah,
eat it.
Will put it in.
So anything backstage, like the last carrot, the last cookie, like anything at intermission, the last one had to go to Will.
And
Like
then
the
next
kids
week,
all got in on it.
Yeah.
Zach,
That was bad. That was
Zach's
rough.
like, hey, look, there's a few grapes left. Why don't you eat a couple and just leave one?
Especially it was like, I don't know, one left. You know.
Beth,
Right.
I wasn't expecting to like Big River, not because of like the cast or anything, but like when I was,
Big River.
and out, yeah, I listened to the soundtrack and I was like, I'm not gonna do this one. And then it was beautiful, and I just was like, God dang it, that was well done. That was very
thanks to Andy.
Big River is how Connor and I bonded for like one of the first times.
Hi, Madeline.
Did you get Venmo'd for that blizzard, Madeline?
I did not.
That's a
Bought it of your own accord.
I did.
I
Worth
didn't know
it.
You had a Honda?
Huh?
I didn't know you had a Honda.
Oh
Ha
no.
ha ha
Oh,
ha.
my
Accord.
goodness.
Ha ha. Hard puns.
Madeline, have you watched the blooper reel for Rain on Me?
Carol was a star.
Okay, but beside Carol, did you see what was on the left side of your screen?
No.
Okay.
Look at this.
What's behind you?
Yep.
That was on there.
I tried really hard not to have it on there, but I kept moving and then Carol moved it. So,
I
right,
didn't
Carol?
even notice it.
What?
Until I didn't notice it until it was like already up and done, and then it was like, you know what?
It was so small when we were all little bricks on the screen. Nobody would have seen it.
It's
What's
just
one
the only
more?
time you see it is the blooper reel.
Yeah, in the blooper reel, it's totally
Yeah.
I'm lost. What happened?
Look, show him again, Madeline. Show him again.
Madeline, say words. Let me find you. Oh, that little funny word.
It was really fun to make.
That was on our family-friendly Rain on Me.
I'm sorry. I'm
Seriously, what's
sorry.
one more, guys?
But like, do
we've
you
already
expect
broken the
anything
seal.
less from me? Come on, guys.
I was under duress.
So something we didn't do last week, the photo of the day. I wanted to circle back and pop that into our After Dark. This is from what show?
Man of La Mancha.
This ain't Man of La Mancha.
Roger nailed that.
Yeah.
So we
Roger
have
nails most things.
Pearly.
Pearly and we have Roger. I don't know who these folks are.
That's Eric Wiley
Eric Wiley.
Yeah.
and Tyler Bruffett and Roy, the man who's no longer allowed in the theater.
Yep.
Who's this over here?
Maybe Luis?
It's possible.
That looks like a pretty cool set.
That was Rich Bradford.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Our star says hello.
Hello, Carol. Gorgeous creature.
That was the
I-
first time I had ever seen Roger like act, because before that it was like Captain Hook, which was, he did a great job as Captain Hook, but
Did you just J-Maul him?
no.
Yes, she totally J-Pauled him.
You know what I meant.
I know, I'm kidding.
This is very different because like he did such a great job as Captain Hook, but it's such a different level of everything. Just a much more serious character, I guess. I don't know.
That was a great story, Hannah.
Yeah. Speaking of props, you probably didn't like. I think Adrian, were you the one that was responsible for Roger's little for the spirit gum and the beard and everything? On that?
Yeah, and the overture was so freaking long that I waited for 75% of it to be done before I even applied the glue to the beard, because if I'd done it when the show started, it would have dried by the time it got put on his face.
Places, and then we all wait another 10 minutes before we get on stage.
And then I would like do a slow waltz down the hallway and very slowly put the glue on and then eventually find my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Yep.
It's okay. Taylor needed it.
Did she, or did she just take it?
Carol agrees. Right, Carol.
Meow, 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 meow.
We've got about 5 minutes left in the After Dark. So if you have any questions, we have.
Corey, what's the one thing you do not miss about the theater company?
Dana.
He didn't even know me.
That guy who I never did shows with.
Jerk.
I don't know. There really isn't anything.
Was it the heating and cooling issues? Various loss of AC?
I don't think I've
Or
ever
heat?
up with AC. That never happened with me.
He wasn't in Spamalot.
It was just a nice time. There wasn't a bad thing about it.
Good for you.
That is a big panda bear.
A panda.
I like pandas. Those are cool. I don't need it to be coming at the camera.
Is his name Mick?
No.
It's not Panda Mick?
Okay, what's going on with Bacon here in this?
She made a ghost. It's her craft.
Ah,
This is my ghost. I made a ghost. I'm planning on. So my neighbors told Connor tonight that they're gonna be having a party tomorrow. That's like 60 people.
No.
So I think I'm gonna put the ghost, like zip tie it to my fence post that goes into their backyard.
I've got
I'm
your
just gonna
address.
scare
I'm
the
calling the
crap.
cops.
I will look what their address is tomorrow. But
I
I think I
almost
want to put a
called
ghost up.
on my neighbors last night because there was like 40 people in the backyard, like right outside my window.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use this ghost to scare them.
Not over us.
I feel like we can even do better than the ghost, Beth. What can we do?
Creepy.
I can, but Connor doesn't want me to make enemies, so I have to be very
I mean,
subtle
you
with my
don't,
torture.
but we can.
You can. I'm down
really
for
good
it.
at
What do
that.
you want to do?
For legal reasons,
wanna
this
see
is a
my
joke.
You want Okay.
Since we're still live.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Does anyone
Yep,
want
I'm
to see
really
my
glad I didn't-
plant?
Yes.
I'm really glad I didn't just say my address.
By the way, where do you live?
She lives by me.
That's beautiful.
Naturally black and white.
It
And then
naturally
you see
looks
the
like
Beetlejuice snake.
Beetlejuice. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I was saying. Beetlejuice.
Hey,
What, Corey?
don't.
Don't say it again.
Don't.
Oh, I did not know.
Beetlejuice.
I didn't know Cynthia was so afraid of that stuff.
Bloody Mary?
Yes, last week she was flipping her lid, man.
Yeah.
Jennifer, why do you have a picture of me?
Is that
on your
Errol
thing?
Flynn? Who is that?
It's Orson Welles.
Orson Welles. Very young Orson Welles.
It's probably not his real nose though, because he hated his nose. So like in most of his movies, he's wearing a fake nose. But if you ever see pictures of him, he's usually got his face down like this because he thinks his nose is too short and it looks longer when you look down. Which is why I'm like this all the time.
I can't do that, Jennifer. I have like a pig nose if I go like this. I like that. That's good. Look down.
Look down.
Down. Look down.
And
I knew that was gonna happen.
Sorry.
Last year, whenever every
I am
time I
not
drive to school, I would sing that song.
That's terrible.
It was terrible.
God.
Or
I'm
Beth's
afraid to
favorite
ask
thing-
what song that's from.
Beth's favorite thing-
Lena.
Honestly?
Lena.
Is
We
it?
just talked about it.
Like we could skip
It's in a.
it.
If only there was a book about it too, you know, in French.
Dana.
And if it was in French and English,
Literally Google look down, and it'll tell you what musical it's from. That's how popular that phrase is.
Oop.
Yeah. Then of course, Beth's favorite thing when it's our when we have one show more, when we have one day more of performances.
I literally tell people they are not allowed to say that on the second to last day. I'm like, no, it will cause a ruckus in the theater and we don't have time.
And yet Patrick does it every single time.
And I want to punch him in his tiny arm, but I don't.
I'm sure people are gonna know there's
Tiny
one
arm.
more. What are you gonna do? You have to sing the song.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. Patrick's your brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Hey, I learned like 2 days ago that Nathan Thomas belonged to Gary Thomas. So I had no idea.
How do you know Nathan?
Yeah.
He was sound guy for Mamma Mia, right?
Mamma Mia, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, his birthday was yesterday.
He helped with a lot of the sets as well. He's very, very handy and very, very respectful. He's a very good kid. I say kid. I think he's a full-grown adult now.
No, he
still
turned 18 yesterday.
Wow.
There we go. Adult.
He's still a teenager.
Wow.
That's fair.
He can vote.
Hope he
He
did.
didn't drink, but
hope he
but
did.
he can vote.
Well, we are at the 60-minute mark, but Corey walked away.
You mean Superman walked away.
I'm sorry, Superman walked away.
So that Corey could come back.
Maybe so that Corey could come back.
Most likely because Superman had to pee.
Oh, that's spandex. That's rough.
Or he had to Superman that hoe. My
Wow.
brother still listens to his iPod that he's had since like 2001. And Meg and I were in the car the other day, and it'll turn on random and it'll just rotate through like thousands of songs that he's had since who knows when. And there was an album that came up that I'd never heard before. And the title of the album was Beat Hose Down.
Great.
Yes.
And the two of us were like, Andrew Joseph, what is this? What is wrong with you? You are a father.
Wait, I know that.
Therapy.
Dana has that album.
Oh my god.
No, I don't have that.
Oh, I don't have
He's
it.
double checking.
I am.
I have it on
Like
vinyl.
looking up on Amazon Music right now.
I think it was Infamous.
He used to play it as part of their repertoire in Austin.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia, man. Heck yeah, dude.
Oh god. Don't say heck yeah.
Don't. Yeah, this isn't something to celebrate. Yeah, I also beat hose down. Woo!
God.
No, totally.
Only when the water's going real fast and it's going all over the yard or something like that.
Oh my.
No.
Hey, that's the preferable interpretation, right?
Closing
There's
computer.
Corey.
Oh!
Hey,
Well,
Corey.
keeping it PG.
Hey, Corey. Just in time.
Guys.
While you were gone.
The craziest thing just happened. I had to go help my neighbor. Ugh. Hi. How are you?
Rodney, did you know that like you'd found your soulmate?
No, well, actually, the one thing that always sticks in my mind about Corey is there was some post that I did on Facebook or something like that, and Corey just commented, "We should be friends." I don't even remember what it was, but he was like, "We should be friends."
I remember
Yeah, I
watching
see
them
this
on
relationship.
stage
Totally
at Mamma
agree.
Mia, and I was like, "Oh my god, they would be best friends." So I told Corey about you, and that's when he saw that status, and he was like, "We should be friends." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Need to be."
Watching Mamma Mia, like just Adrian kept nudging me and being like, look how funny this is. And I was like, yeah, it's really funny.
And your elbow's really pointy. Quit it.
Is it time yet?
It is time. So thank you all for joining Dads After Dark. See it on the replay. Watch the replay whenever you'd like of the show with Corey. It was a fantastically funny show and some serious stuff in there too. Corey, thank you so much for being our guest this week. We
Thank you
really
so much.
appreciate you and everything that you bring to the table. You're an amazing person. Thank you so much for everybody joining this evening.
Thanks for coming, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
You're